Something's wrong with... Yes, I think. Let me put that dock back up. There we go. Fixed it. Alright. Alright. New game.
I knew him as Solus. Smart,
Okay.
thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against
I think everything's
tyranny,
working.
depending on which
Sound
story
working?
you believe.
Yes, okay, good.
In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
So what is this? I want to be human. I wanted to pick an Asian man with short hair. I don't think that seems to be. Okay, I need to figure out how to change the hair. Oh, here we go. Ugh, broccoli. Like the big tick. Oh, see, when I see a guy with a hair like this, I'm like, man, I'm super jealous. Got a good head of hair. But at the same time, it's a little much. Not for me. That's... like a... The hairline's too far back. I don't know if this game, like, there's like classes or anything like that. This one looks good. I like his face. I like his own. I'm not gonna do anything like super. I'm okay with that. Oh, this one's... Oh, mage. Oh, these are all... Oh, these are... I don't think I'm a rogue guy. I feel like maybe warrior would be the most fun to play. Yeah, I'm not a guy who casts spells often. I'm gonna go with warrior. Okay, if there's a scythe as a weapon, heck yeah, I'm gonna be a freaking warrior, dude. I love scythes. So, okay, I'm going to just pick based off of the armor. I like the color. Yeah, I like this one. I don't like the color gold, but I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, I like the name. Shadow dragons are pretty cool. Or it sounds cool. How much about? Okay. I will pick this one. I don't intend to be like really into this. I'm gonna be surprised if we go with the in. He looks like a...
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
Thanks, thing.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
Ladier. Ladier. Later. Okay, sure. I don't like the color green, but okay. Starting with. So my intention for this game is to complete the story. If I do that, well, the thing is, people didn't like this game, so that's a problem.
So,
This is like the
where
Mass
were we?
Effect Andromeda of Dragon Age games, right? Except it didn't come out like it didn't have like problems. It was just people didn't think the game was as good as the other Dragon Age games. I guess the first one is the one people love, and I believe the second one. I don't know if Inquisition was the third one or the fourth one. But people didn't really like the story or whatever in this game. We'll see how I feel. I played Forspoken a couple days ago. Took a 2-day break.
So
I was just
naturally,
the reason
our
why I'm
story
playing this game
begins
is because
where
I
all
was
great stories
scrolling through
begin.
my library, my
The
backlog,
seediest bar in town
and I, you know, promised.
and the missing
I don't know.
contact.
I told somebody that I was gonna at least give this an honest try, to see if I like it. I don't, you know, because to be fair, I've played other games that weren't that
Let's
good.
try this again. Where's Navgalis?
You think you can come
will
into
see.
my bar and make demands?
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Navgalis is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here in your bar, but you let Venatory cultists
They
drag her
just
away.
did.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumad Plaza.
Thank you.
That's where you'll find
That's all I
Navgalis.
ask.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed
Yes, it
fighting
is.
the Venatori? It's your ass.
Or two.
That offer's good for all of you too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can
The heck?
always listen to Bianca.
Either he's a terrible shot, or he just likes to waste arrows.
Your friend Navgalis is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
Like a thumbs up.
What did I have to worry about? You were there watching my back.
Yeah.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
That guy got a
All right.
hairy chest, man.
It's over.
I hope Nav's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Navgalis and stop Solus.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
What is that?
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us?
My
Is it
character
because
has
of-
really smooth skin.
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
Oh, she's kneeling on some water. Oh, gross, dude.
We don't have time time to get arrested, especially if we...
So the one thing I worry most about Dragon Age, the reason why I didn't play the old one, I wasn't the biggest fan of the gameplay at the time. I have it on PC, I think, maybe on Origin or something.
We're too late.
The ritual
I also didn't like how it
If we
looked.
hurry,
This
we
one
can
looks a
still
lot
stop
better. I
Solus
give
before
it that.
finishes. Let's go.
And I really just hope the gameplay's fun. That's the reason why I stopped playing Forspoken, was because that game just wasn't fun to play. I thought we were gonna recruit her or something.
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
Oh well, yeah.
And when the veil comes down completely,
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Okay, so far it has the more action feel rather than RPG feel.
You're safe now.
Oh, it's Harding.
Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
Also, people
I've
were
been doing
upset
what I can
about
to help.
the
The ritual must be weakening
the
veil. There are a lot of
wokeness or
scared
something
people
like
out
that.
here.
I don't
A
remember
lot of
exactly.
demons. Haven't
So,
seen this many come
They
through
were
the
trying to
fade
cater
in
too much
years.
to those folks, but
What about you two? Are you okay?
we'll see. You know.
fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Oh, that's a lame looking sword I have. Fair. Okay. I appreciate the combat was.
Demon. Here they come.
Okay, that makes sense. Fuck.
I think that's the last of them.
Move the sensitivity a little faster. Oh, 150. Okay, a little better. I don't need it too quick.
Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
They're the ones who made trouble at the bar.
Venatori cultists! Reinforcements should be here soon!
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
Okay. So, here's what I see in this game so far. It's only been 20 minutes. Oh, way, it's been 20 minutes.
More intruders!
That's on me.
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Back in the Lords of Fortune, we refuse to take jobs from them. And we'll take jobs from almost anybody.
Good to know you have standards.
I don't know how to roll yet, so. Okay. So I can see why a lot of people were disappointed in this game so far. Combat feels a little plain so far, but you know, like this is just a tutorial, of course. Not allowed to go. Yeah, it seems kind of plain.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
So you can jump. This game would have been way more successful if they released it at $50. It doesn't feel AAA yet, but I'm gonna keep playing, of course, until I. Oh, I'm. Anyway. What? Not a fan of that control. Okay, yeah, controls are not good. They are not smooth. They feel very clunky and robotic, which was the big problem that I had with previous Dragon Age. Not previous one that I played, which was 1.
Another barrier.
Yeah,
But
it's
it
very
looks like
clunky.
Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
It's not smooth. When I played like God of War, that was way more smooth.
Eric, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time.
Where was the special
Then the
effects sound
sky
on that?
started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
This one sounds nicer than this.
Nice to meet you. Based
Yeah,
on the
see, you like
Venatori,
that.
You've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the canal district must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dreadwolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the Veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
Yeah, I don't know why.
it comes to
This
a
just has
straight-up
double A
fight,
written all
dead.
over it. They were overcharging for this. $50. If they had started this with $50, people would have been like, "Yeah, this game's pretty good." But I think because they charged this at 70, people were not into it. That's my guess. It just has a double A feeling.
We can slide down the line to get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
I want to find out how to roll. And I learned that. No?
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
We should head back.
Okay.
Solus is probably inside.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
I hope I can. My goal is to finish this game before specifically June 5th. If I can beat this before June 5th, I would be pretty happy.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed
Because
his people.
I want to beat this.
He was trying to help them.
I have it pre-ordered. I just don't know if I'm getting it on the day, you know?
What do you see?
I hope I really...
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were
I also hope this is like not a... How do I say this? I just want it to be good enough for me to be like, okay, that was fine, you know, at least. If I played it and I'm like, yeah, that was kind of like a waste of time, that's kind of like the Look at that video. It is like playing at 10 frames a second.
There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, Fen Harel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Chuckles.
I don't know if I'm going to banded weapons. I don't know if I'm going to.
Nice work.
Oh good, no fall damage.
Let's see what's on the other side.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
What happened?
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
And I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Oh, I didn't know you can hold. I know you can do that for the heavy weapon. I didn't know you could do it. That's kind of cool. I don't know if cool is the right word, but you know, nice to have. That's what I meant. Nice to have. Yeah. What happened? Yeah, I feel like enemies in this game are really no threat. So when I see them compared to like Bloodborne, like in Bloodborne or like any of the Souls games, you see an enemy like, oh, my life's screwed, you know? But this game, they don't really seem that threatening. They're so easy to kill, which I don't know if I like that or not. I think in terms of like just wanting to just beat the game, I do enjoy that. I know I did put it on a lower difficulty, but like, if higher difficulty just means that they're more spongy, then that, I'm not a fan of that. So, well, I don't know, but it seems okay. Controls are okay. They, they still have a problem. They don't feel that smooth, but it's not bad. It's like smooth enough, like that I can kind of turn my brain off of it for now. Like Yakuza is like one of the few exceptions that I give, just because the game itself is so good. GTA I don't really give exception to, because if you're a freaking billion-dollar company and you can't make your characters move correctly, that to me is strange. Yeah, like that. That guy didn't really try to kill me. Okay. That skill thing, not a fan of that. That's too big. But at the same time, that could be exciting, right? Because then that means learn a lot of skills and stuff. How often I'm gonna use it is all gonna, be different. And actually, in hindsight, I'm glad I picked warrior class over the mage, because then if that was supposed to be your not wheel, but if that was supposed to be your magic menu, and then me having to do that and then select it all the time, that would have sucked. I highly doubt that would have been the thing. But also, I'm kind of surprised there's only 3 classes. That's weird to me. I don't know why. I expected like more. Also, I don't remember what the average time it is to beat this game. But actually, something I do want to speak of. So, I had a higher expectation is not the right word, but I had a different expectation when I was playing this game. So I had Wednesday and Thursday.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
But Wednesday and Thursday I didn't stream because I was afraid that Dragon Age was going to be like a really big game. Oh, you can pair. I did not know that.
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus
It's actually,
ego.
they just didn't teach me that. Okay, yeah, that was whatever. But I had a different expectation of the game. I thought it was going to be like the older Dragon Age games, where you have a lot of customizations, and then you had to do a whole lot of RPG stuff. But this is a very like kind of typical tutorial area that you just go through with a little bit of story, right, for context. Yeah, this one you meet the team.
All right, I'll take it from here.
Made the subtitles really
Positive.
big.
You three just get the demons off me while I talk to him.
They take up like half the
Solus isn't gonna
screen.
Stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Support it, I don't know.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he
I don't
will
want to
listen
say
me,
that it looks AI,
hear from Bianca.
but it looks interesting. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it as to where I've seen the style before. But it looks like water brushed. Their skin is too smooth, It doesn't have like super detail. But then again, it's not based off a real person. So.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
What's about to happen?
him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
He better talk fast.
Oh, that was it. It was
Can't
just
leave
for
demons off forever.
Demon.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize them. People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying.
Not like a hobby of
It's what
ours.
they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
I don't know. Who's the? I forgot the person. Who's the ice person? That Nev? Yeah, I think it's Nev. I'm gonna go take her.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons
I don't
off
remember
us.
who was who.
You got it.
This is it.
Bring down that scaffolding!
Oh, that's weird. Why is there a life form?
Why? Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this
Yes.
if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you.
Together. Now.
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push.
Look at the price for this game. Oh no! Son of a gun. It's $30 now. $50. I don't think that was its original. I think it did go down. Was $70. Okay, it was $70. That was not a good start. Oh, title card.
You have no idea what you have done.
Soulless? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
So all I have to do to get away from you is wake up.
And how much experience do you have willing yourself from sleep to wakefulness?
Can't be that hard.
While you practice, perhaps you would like to hear about the consequences of your actions.
Meaning?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
Aren't you darn tootin'?
We stopped you. We'll stop them.
I had a ritual dagger of pure lyrium. My network of mirrors could take me from the lighthouse across the world in moments. Right now, you seem to have neither. Do you intend to knock over the statue during their ritual?
Well, I don't intend to take advice from the elven god of lies.
Quite right. Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why? Why tear down the veil?
Do you want me to take the shot?
Oh, he's still alive. That's good.
This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had, and you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the unfortunate business involving a corrupt noble and that ancient evil. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook?
He looks okay.
You're awake.
This I don't know if this is gonna sound bad or not.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
My
bite you, and I
character
was just looking for
basically
no food.
just looks like
No,
Kung
it's
Lao without
fine.
his hat.
I was just gonna stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook, watch your step out there. If you put a foot
Kung
wrong, you'll
Lao.
fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid. I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
I didn't do anything. Ew, library.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
I just wanted to look at the whole thing. Jesus Christ, there's so much. Almost leveled up though. Oh, the Reaper! Reaper, let's go! Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted to see.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
In my head, Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
We all know he's not a god, but it's faster than saying ancient elven mage every time we talk about him.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything, but we are not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elgranon and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
Um,
They're free because of us.
They're free because of Solus.
Lace is right. If we hadn't stopped that ritual, countless people would be dead.
I know, but still, they're out there now.
Okay, then we find them and we stop them.
Solus says Elgranon and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
If Elgranon and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Harding, are you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy.
and you have
the
like a
world
concussion,
because
which is also
I have
pretty
a
bad.
headache.
So
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlithin.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Brr.
Strife? Ireland? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlithin?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We found Solus and stopped his ritual, but things took a turn.
The magic went wild. Solus was dragged into the Fade, into some kind of prison.
But when he went in, something, or someone else got out.
Elgranon and Gillenane, supposedly.
Thalanost.
The return of our gods, the Evanurus?
If those two are back out in the world, it explains a lot.
Like what?
Artifacts that have been dormant for centuries are awakening. Something that would need a source of tremendous magical energy, like two of our old gods.
I like the thumbs up. I just think that's a good thing. I assume.
Anything you can tell us
But I have
about
no
these
idea.
gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evanurus, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanurus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luther. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, you're injured. Stay here with the veil jumpers.
I can help.
I know you want to, but we don't know what we'll face out there, and you're in no condition to fight.
Okay, fine. I'll stay.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Is it me, or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right. So that suit of armor is moving. Company, get ready.
He captures things?
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Belara? Belara Luther? Strife and Irlin sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name. But protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elgranon and Gillenane have escaped Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
It's a lot to take in.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Irland said you're their best veil jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Oh, that looks so thin. I just wasn't sure. Okay.
I've been trying to get to the
But the
artifact
mini
at the
map
center
looks
of
so
the bubble.
different. It was
These
like so
magical
thick.
Constructs keep getting in the
Tricked me.
way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
Demons! Right where we need to go.
Let's
Hey.
deal with them.
Oh, holy smokes. I'm slow.
Wait.
Feels nice. Icebreaker.
How's that? Any ideas on what the artifact we're looking for might be?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far
Death?
to Arlathan.
What?
Just veil
Got some
jumpers,
armor.
mostly.
That's cool.
And people trying to save the
11
world, apparently.
defense. Ability damage. I don't know why those are locked. Maybe I have to like level them up or something? Or maybe because I'm not a ranged character? I assume? I don't know.
Wait.
Do you know what this place was?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's
Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
Why would there be an armory this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bro, it was right there. Who was so lazy enough to not be able to bring this over here? Oh, okay. I guess it's to make a bridge, but like,
And there we go.
come on.
Easy.
It's
Wow,
right there.
Isn't that something?
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
What am I supposed? Ask to. How do I deactivate?
Got us at range. Watch it.
That's the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
Oh, okay, cool. New here. I don't like hammers, man. I can trade that for something else, I would. I don't really like the shield toss that much. Then if I go this way, then I have to go like that. That's gonna be even longer, right? Wait, I have to do this one first. What is that?
So you're really Nev Gallus? The detective from Minrathis?
Last time I checked.
I've read about you. You've gone after some powerful mages before, but Fen Harel? The real Fen Harel?
And now Elganon and Gillenane, apparently.
My actual gods are out there trying to end the world, and Nev Gallus is on the case. I can't believe it. Another sector.
I appreciate a parry.
You'll have to take it down. Okay, easy enough. But watch out.
That just means more
Whenever you see
XP, baby.
one, there's more nearby.
Oh, right. Okay. Up.
Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what
Oh,
exactly
so let's go
that
in first.
artifact is.
See what we got.
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Oh, a great axe. Yes. 7. Okay. I still am curious what the block means. Sure, we'll figure this out.
These constructs. It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we are. It's normal.
Oh, okay, you can parry. I didn't know that. It just doesn't seem strong. I didn't mean to use both. The hell?
Made it through that one.
Can't go back. Ducks. Potion then. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the axe. It supposedly does more damage. It just doesn't look like it.
So
You only
if this
swing
is an
it
armory, what sort of artifact
Whereas
do we
the sword,
find?
you can at least
A
swing it
weapon?
3 times.
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the Fade bound to a crystal. Ancient elves use them to store knowledge and to help them dream. Methalinast.
I don't know why I'm hungry.
Darkspawn.
Got 2 boba jams. Yeah, that was a lot of damage.
Darkspawn.
Yeah, in the
Here.
sun?
I never
Wait.
would have believed it. Until today.
Yeah, it has like this weird glitch is not the right word, but when you swing and you hit something, the camera kind of just fixates itself to whatever you just hit instead of just staying still. I find very strange. I don't know why you would want to do that. Yeah, like that. Like it just kind of jitters a little bit and then it makes you try to like that. I don't like why. No, I'm clearly trying to hit these boxes. Why do you have to like move?
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back. Take a look, Valara.
Happening? Bad cop.
Got company.
Hey. They make it sound like they're big threats. They're not. Take 2 swings and they die. No?
I've never seen dark
Forget
this
about
deep into
it.
Arlington Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven Gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
Ah, so that's a bomb, I see. So that's their version of red barrels in like a Call of Duty. So far, in my experience with this game, if I had to give it a rating out of 10, I would give it like a between a 6 to a 7 at the moment. I think it's fine. I don't... Whoa, what's going on? Monkey Shadow, thanks for the huge follow over on Twitch. Thank you so much. I'd probably give this like a 7 so far. It seems a little simplistic until you open this thing. But it's not bad. I'm not going to say that's a bad game. Not fair assumption, but it's okay so far. But yeah, it's very... You know what? This is a positive for me. I kind of appreciate that it's a little linear. I don't want a super big open world game. This. I also appreciate that like the enemies aren't like level based. Like, you know, like, oh, these are level 20 monsters or whatever.
Right where you broke that wall.
Oh, damn it. Oh, that was nice. I appreciate how easy that was. Oh shoot, I'm dying. I didn't realize that. I might switch back to this. So. I want to see how fast I can kill a dark.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Fingers crossed.
Let me try the big. Just log. Oh, I bet you can't dodge. Okay, yeah, not my best. Very clumsy of me.
We're close. I can feel it.
We got through.
Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic. Okay. I think it's the. Huh? No. I'm gonna look for something. I don't think I could jump that far. Can I jump on this? Can't. Oh. Okay. Well, that's lame. That's okay. Up. Problem? If that building's what I think it is,
then
the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means
okay, well,
inevitability of knowledge.
I'm glad I have my smaller weapon.
I
Trust that way more than my.
No, actually. The notes were never very clear on that. But I plan to find out.
More constructs ahead.
Harry!
We're getting closer.
He is not taking damage. What's going on? Oh. Hey, oh, ho. Oh, get parried. What's going on? What's going on? Thanks. Oh, here. Okay, so they still take 2 hits. That's not a big deal then. Oh. Unblockable. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. This is taking this. Oh my god, dude. Oh, yeah, this is what I was worried about for all, higher difficulty. I was worried that the battles was going to be like this long, so I'm glad I lowered the... I died! What? That's lame, bro. That's lame. And I can't revive? That's dumb. Okay, well, I'm pretty weak right now, so I guess, do it again. I think I'm real close, right? Okay, well, I guess it's not. Kinda wish I had damage, though. Oh, and I missed completely. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's a waste for it. Oh, yo! Oh, I forgot unblockables. Oh! Get rid of these guys first. They're sometimes when you ignore them, it becomes such a nuisance. Oh wow! Whatever I just did, it helped a lot. My God. Ew. That was an accident. I'll take it. Any day of the week, brother. Oi! We're almost there. I missed that one completely, eh? Oh, there we go. For 50 XP? That took me forever. It should be more like 50,000 XP. Yeah, less. Okay, we got a new shield though.
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Oh yeah, 83 physical damage. Dagger. Okay, but yeah, the ranged attack is still locked. Whatever that means. And then weak point damage. Light enough for its wielder to... Sure. Better. Not. Oh, remember you're supposed to... Loading... Oh, there it is. I don't know what happened, but okay. There, maybe I can get like who. Look at that. There's. Oh, this way. Oh, yeah, gross,
Those
brother.
power crystals around here somewhere. Another
Gross.
ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
Huh? Oh, look at that. Look at that, look at that. Oh, shoot. Playing Dragon Age, even if it's the worst one of the series. Game support. Yeah, I'm playing on not the story difficulty, the second one. Something about gathering a party or something. I'm playing on. What else am I? Have I played the other, or have I tried the other three? I tried Origin. I believe that's Dragon Age 1. I've played. Oh, that was a long, long time ago. It was like a EA Origin. I got it for free. I don't remember why I got it for free, but I tried it on EA Origin, and I was like, this game looks ugly. I think because my computer was bad at the time. It's actually, fun fact, it's the computer I use for my editing and work and stuff. Flash work. So, but I think it was able to run it fine. I think it was just the graphics, like I just did not like how the game looked. And then I did not play Dragon Age 2. I don't even know if I own it. Maybe I own it, but I don't remember. And I have Dragon Age Inquisition because I believe they gave it out for free on the Epic Game Store or something like that, but I have not touched that one yet. But yeah, I've only dabbled with first game. And then I did not like I didn't like how you had to like walk around the town in like the beginning, and then I think I didn't like the combat either, but I don't know, I could be wrong.
We did it.
This game so far is a modern AA game. Not an indie game. It's not a AAA game. I mean, I know, like, okay, technically it is a AAA game, but the way it plays, it doesn't play like a AAA game. It plays like a AA game, which is not a bad thing. It's just, I think if this game understood the game. Hold on, let me start over. If the developers understood what this game was, this game could have been better. Meaning, this game launched at $70. I did not buy this game just to make myself. I did not purchase this game. I have a subscription to a PlayStation, and they offered this game as one of the free, in air quotes, one of the free games. So that's the only reason why I'm playing this. It's not because I was like, ooh, I gotta play Dragon Age. It was, the game came out a couple months ago. It's fairly new. And if I got it for, in air quotes, for free, I might as well just try it, right? It's not gonna hurt, you know? So I just thought I'm gonna just at least try it, so then I can have my own opinion on whether or not I like it. What did I? Not important. Anyway, yeah, so I got it for free. And so I'm just giving it a try. And I thought to myself, right now is May, the month of May. And I'm going to... I wanted to play something that was going to last me until specifically June 5th. Because I believe that's the day when the Switch 2 arrives. Yeah, so I believe that's a Thursday. If I can finish this game before then, at least I, played a Dragon Age game. Although, not a good one, but still a Dragon Age game. We'll see if this one, I don't want to say wins me over, but if I like it enough to beat it, then that's fine. I just only care about I actually don't care about the story, but I just want to play the campaign, I guess. But I'm...
Okay, here it is.
So we take it and we're good, right?
That's all I want.
We can head back?
I can kind of see
it's a lot trickier
myself dropping off of this game, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not there yet. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna at least try, give it a college try. I think that's at least try to play as much as I can. I want to.
What do you mean
my
by
goal is to beat
tricky?
it.
Exactly.
That's it.
If
but
I remove the
I can see where I can fall off if I get really bored with the
take
combat.
out half of Arleth and
Just
Wiccan.
like
Good
Forspoken.
news is,
Because
I think I
Forspoken,
can shunt the
that
energy
game bored
somewhere
me
else.
a lot.
Okay.
Not as much as Red Dead.
Here
Red
we
Dead,
go.
I fell asleep playing Red Dead on stream. That game's boring AF. One day though, I
magic
would
is
like to give
pulsing.
GTA another try.
I've never seen
But
this
I don't think that's
before.
gonna be anytime soon. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna play and all that stuff.
Breathing.
But yeah, Forspoken, the game I was playing previously, very boring. Combat sucked. I did not like the controls. That's why I stopped playing. This one, I'm glad that they had some sense to make the attack button on the face button instead of the freaking trigger. Did I pre-order a Switch 2? Yes, but I don't know when I'm gonna get it. I'm hoping that I get it on the launch day, because that'd be great. Oh, hey. I do kind of wish it was a little more responsive, but so far it's okay. Oh. Okay, I need a parry more often. It seems like that's... I said that and I keep freaking... Hold on, what's this? Ability. Did I get an ultimate? Yeah, I did just get charged recently for the Switch 2, I think. I saw it yesterday. Oh wait, today's Saturday, huh? I guess technically 2 days ago. I did see a charge. Oh, I assume that means my order is complete.
Well, wasn't expecting to
But
find
I
an
am
ogre
not too-
today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging
Because last
around
time when
trying
I
to end the world.
ordered it,
Just one
they
of those
had it there
days.
just to make sure that I had enough money for it. Because I believe if
Okay.
you try to pre-order but you couldn't afford it, then they would
Let's
delete your...
see. Okay, okay.
They want to make sure that...
There we go. Ooh. No, no, no. That's good. I think. Oh,
Okay, see, it's not there anymore, so
Oh, what?
I think they had to check in once in a while just to make sure you have enough money to
Focuses
be able
the
to purchase.
ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work thousands of years later. Oh, no, you don't.
Okay, so I guess it's just them checking in just to make sure that I have. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I have 2 games plus Mario Kart ready for the Switch. I actually do want to try the like Mario Odyssey and all that stuff just to because I'm curious
Well then,
if they change.
I am the Nada Stirthala.
right. I have questions.
I am the Nada Stirthala.
Oh, boo. Also, I forgot to mention that's not true. I did mention this earlier. Graphically, the game looks good, right? Obviously, because it's a newer game, current gen. I'm not a big fan of everybody having silky smooth skin. I feel that's very unnatural. But that's not like a knock on the game. Like I'm not gonna dock points because of that, because that's silly. I'm only gonna knock points for if the game's like boring to me or if they just things that are kind of dumb. So far, no mechanic is really dumb. That's good.
So that's the Nodus.
But this is basically like the Mass Effect Andromeda of the Dragon Age series, from what I know.
Needs fixing.
People were not a big fan of Veilguard.
Kinda my thing.
But if they
Fixing
released this
magical
game as
stuff.
like AA $50 game instead of $70, people would have been less harsh on it. It's like, well, I paid less for it, you know. If the developers,
Strife and
because the way the
wanna
game
know about
presents
this.
itself,
And the
it
blight,
feels
and the
not
darkspawn.
AAA. It feels like they just got some smaller team to
Let me
make
know
this
when you're
game,
ready to head
and
to
I'm
the
sure
Veilguard
that's
camp.
not really the case. Although BioWare is known to make, it was Mass Effect, right? Mass Effect and Dragon Age. But maybe they actually did get a smaller team to make this. I have no idea. But it just feels like a smaller game, and that's kind of like, thin is not the right word. It just feels like a AA game. So I feel like people would have been less harsh. Now, they better not release another Animal Crossing. Here's the weird thing. I was listening to a podcast, and some of these people made an interesting, not idea, prediction, or like a not a prediction, but like this is what they think. They think that there's going to be new DLC for Animal Crossing Horizon. They think that, like, kind of like what they did with Mario Kart, like to bring that game back to life. They think they're going to make a new DLC. I think they're going to make another Animal Crossing because I feel like making DLC for the old game is just going to delay the new one that they want to do. Instead of just doing that, I think they're just going to make a brand new one. I feel like that would be a more, not smarter choice, but I feel like that would just make more sense. Not really a big fan of the shoot, but I'm also not a projectile guy. I want to go around and like go here and then, like, I don't know if that's low. Lowest and maybe like a 1, 2. Yeah, this way is so much shorter. I'd rather just do. I don't have to hold. Not the biggest fan of downs on bit. Oh, heal. Okay. Oh, I love healing. Brother. I have somewhere to go tomorrow. We're good. But boy, on the weekends, I really like to sleep. Usually wake up at... Okay, let's swing. Okay. Okay. I like how fast this one. Oh, it's for her. Okay. Okay, yeah, that one has only one lock, not the other one. Only one. Okay. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. So. That sounds too specific. Either way, this one has more damage. This sounds a little off, something played. Never corrected myself. Am I lagging? No, not yet. Okay, yeah, it's delayed. Because of the Switch 2 is coming. I want to get a new capture card because this freaking Elgato is the worst. I don't really want to buy another Elgato, but I think I might have to. Interesting. Okay, let me go back to Twitch because I did not know my YouTube one was. Also, why does it say 2K? Let me refresh. It should not be saying. It should say Dragon Age. Why is it showing 2K? Weird. I don't understand Twitch, man. Why did it not change my freaking... They changed it earlier. Okay. Oh, stupid me. I had it on mute. Okay, one more time. Okay, I didn't hear that. I think it's normal. It sounds normal. Yeah, it sounds normal. So should be fine. I don't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, YouTube. I don't know why it's... Buy another... Oh god. Really do not. Found one and then I realized it's not the right one. So now I'm trying to decide what to do. Because I want to buy one for the Switch specifically. I want to make sure that get one that's good, that can record good footage and has the right color. The one that I currently am using for my Switch is the one that I've always been using, my Nix. And that thing is, if you can tell, or if you know, then you know, the color is way off. It is wrong, so I want to make sure I get one with the correct color. Anyway, yeah, Animal Crossing. Here's the thing, okay? I know I say that a lot. I don't know if we're going to be getting an Animal Crossing anytime soon because of the 2 games that are coming out. The Tamagotchi Life and then the Tomodachi Life. Right? I think I said it correct. There's
Right.
2
Let's get moving.
sim games that are
I'll show
coming
you
out
the
for
way
this
to the Veil Jumper camp.
Switch 1, I guess, but you know, and of course, I don't really know the developers for those games, but there is a Tamagotchi and then there's a Tomodachi. And they're both similar to Animal Crossing, so I feel like having Animal Crossing so close to these 2 games would be weird. But then it's kind of like, what did I see recently? Oh, Mario Kart, and then there was like a Disney racer game, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Why is there like 2 racing games coming out around the same time? Mario Kart is going to eat the other thing's lunch. You know what I mean? So I thought that was strange. But I want to think. Oh, did you not watch the? There was a direct. I think it was in April. I mean, look at my.
There are 100 people living in that village.
It posted.
Or near enough.
Yeah, they announced a new Tomodachi game.
Back, and you're alive.
And it's pretty funny actually. When did it?
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
It was in
They're
March,
showing up all
not
over
April.
Olive,
April was
attacking
the
anyone in
Switch
their
2
path.
stuff.
We've evacuated
March is
3
the one where
daily
that
settlements
it
already.
was part of my
We
thumbnail.
ran into Darkspawn too.
This was the
Near the
direct that they
Nadaster
did
Fallen.
before the
Wait,
Switch 2,
You found the Nada's
where they
Fallen?
wanted to show
The
off
archive
some
spirit?
Switch 1
We
games.
could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
Pokemon. There's Rhythm Heaven. Yeah, Rhythm Heaven. They were talking about Switch stuff. Yeah, if you update it and someone has a Switch 2, you can like play some of their games. They also have this thing where you can share digital download games with other people. I don't remember what that game was. Oh, this is some golf game, Hot Shots Golf or something like that. Oh, new Marvel game? Yes, Marvel. You get to play as like, yeah. It's basically like the um um Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game that came out recently and stuff like that. And yeah, this is the new Tomodachi. Out in 2026, next year. Yeah, living the dream. And then yeah, there was like a little like meme like this. That was so weird. Very off. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Coming out next year, and then Tamagotchi, like the little toy pet thing. Now, next year is what? Had them both. Oh, there's a new game called Witchbrook where you play as a witch. So that's pretty cool. You're a wizard, Harry. You know. There you go, Tama. This. I'm mute because just in case I get But yeah, it's pretty similar. Also, life type game. Yeah. Anyway, they're making a new one, which is very surprising because, I think, like you mentioned, the last one was on the 3DS, which is a really long time ago. So that's great for all the people who want it. Oh, hold on. I gotta find got a way to stop these guys from popping up. Anyway, sorry folks. I always pick thumbs up.
If it weren't broken, maybe. But we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
But I'm gonna say about the Tomodachi one, see if folks are playing that. They
I know. But maybe
did they mess with it?
If we find them.
We find the gods, or at least some sign of where they might be.
I mean, obviously it's got to come to Switch too, right?
Where do we even begin to look for them?
Demeter's Crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's Crossing. We could go check it out. The three of us, I mean.
You mean 4? You're not leaving me behind.
You were just wounded. We can...
You'll have to tie me up to keep me here.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people. And it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
Yes. Thank you very much. Okay, quest complete. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know I was doing a quest. Thought I was just getting ready.
Could we really be at war with
Okay,
our own?
we'll need a
Yeah,
boat to
so
get
I'm not
there.
here to do side
Let's
quests.
head to the dock.
I'm not here to do weapon max, weapon whatever. I'm here to play through the camp. I don't really... So far, the story is definitely not interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a game where it was like a fantasy game like this. What was the last game that I cared about? I can't really think about it. Maybe Final Fantasy 16? But I don't know if that counts. I think about it. Sure.
Sounds like a lot happened here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlathan City centuries ago.
What happened?
A whole lot of blood magic during the war.
And now?
Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war, it never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float.
Yeah, the game looks great.
An old wound
I like
that
the art
never
style.
healed. And now it's bleeding again.
A thumbs up from me. But yeah, the gameplay so far is just slightly repetitive. Feeling very inspired. Feels very AA, but not necessarily a bad thing that I didn't pay for this. Can't really complain about playing. You know what I mean. Good. Reading. Magic. What happened? Being attacked? Okay, tripping. Also,
Rook,
I didn't
you
know
ready
that
to
this
go?
weekend. Long ago. Like, he found out it was Mother's Day.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. I need to get back in the fight.
Then let's go.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing.
Right back. Off I go!
This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is everybody?
I think it's not my first time forget. Probably right. I don't know what day it actually is. I just because it's not the same date every year. Always a different. I assume. Well, it's probably the second Sunday, or the second Sunday in May. That's gonna be my guess. Also, Father's Day. Forgot about that too. I always forget that one because I don't have a dad anymore,
The
so
town square is this way.
I don't really
Right there.
like, celebrate it. That one I kind of.
It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just
Yeah,
abandoned.
gotta make sure
They
all the
barricaded
mom.
the main entrance into town.
To keep something out?
No.
I don't know what silly
Put something
Apple
in.
products you next, but we'll see. Oh, probably. I don't know why. I find it weird that you can jump in this. I don't know if you can do that in the older Dragon Age game,
Even worse than in the forest.
but yeah, I just don't know why I feel weird that this.
Must keep.
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
It was a
Hello?
clown.
I don't think he can hear us.
We'll be rewarded. All of us.
I don't like creep.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
The town
Well?
square.
We need to search for survivors.
Let's see what we can find. Fan out.
What happened? Nope. Boring. Too many words. Yeah. Not the biggest fan of games that like, wow, you worked so hard to fight this boss. Here's 10 gold. What the heck, dude? That's like so insulting. But then again, at the same time, it like also tells me that I'm just bad at the game, maybe. Other people did not struggle. Right? But
Look at that.
cares, man. I mean, this city's in shambles. Just look at it.
This blight is weird.
Right. They do that. Light of the Concord.
What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Yeah, we weren't even. I wasn't even supposed to be playing Dragon Age. I was actually supposed to be playing the Outer Worlds, the Fallout game, but like not Fallout.
Hey, what's going on here?
Or the game made by the people who made Fallout. I was supposed to play that and one of the freaking Yakuza games. But I decided that because I saw on How Long to Beat, people average 28 hours for this game. And since, 2025, I've just been sticking to one game until I finish it. Of course, offline, I play whatever the heck I want. But on stream, I try to stick to one game at a time instead of doing that schedule that I was doing. Because, one, I wanted to see if I do I beat games faster if I just stick to one? And then just, just play it throughout, like, every day or, yeah, every day until I beat it. Or if I just stick to, like that schedule that I had where I played, one game for a certain amount of day, or, I played like 3 games at once. But was I able to beat 3 games at once, or did I, that was just an experiment. But I actually liked that experiment because I got to play different stuff and like you don't just see the same game for like a long period of time. But I guess it was just very confusing for people when I had to explain my schedule. I guess because I don't have it written out or something. But people don't really look at the about section on Twitch that often. But people wouldn't know, and then I wouldn't know like an easy way to describe it, Oh, I feel like now with this, it's just easier to explain to people.
Belara. We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned.
If I was in his state, man.
I saw them.
Oh.
I heard their voices.
You're gonna choke him out.
A blood
You're
ritual
wasting your time talking
release
to
the blight.
Save him.
The villagers, they said they needed power. Belara, be careful.
Okay, that actually kind of looked pretty bad. Blood, I think that was like spreading. That looked really weird. Look at that. We wasted all that time. Just slashed it. Would've been.
Come on, that sounds close.
Oh. Beating. Uneducated. Good.
Help me! Hurry!
Tell me what to do. Guy. Whoa! First dragon in Dragon Age.
Here.
No! 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 Please!
Hey!
Wow, my character's dumb. Why would I do that? Why would you? Why would I do that? He's a freaking dragon.
Fresh blood.
Oh, it speaks.
Creature, come to me!
I think that's a dragon speaking. Okay. Dragon design. I'm gonna give that a solid. I'm gonna give that a solid 9. It looks really cool.
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
Okay, this one, too emotional of a response, right? Shouldn't be doing that. We should like think. If I do that, that's just me wasting his time again. Or not his, not again, but like kind of like the other guy, like talk too much, and then, you know. Is this me telling him to take a deep breath, or is this like? They feel kind of the same. And I know me thinking this is like kind of ironic because I was complaining about the other guy taking too long. I mean, we didn't even save the guy anyway. The guy ended up dying, but... If I did this one, he's gonna be like, yeah, but like, you know, the voices, they were speaking to me and then yada yada yada. And I don't really want to hear that noise right now. Alright, I'm gonna stick with what I said. I always go with a thumbs up.
Deep breaths. Tell me what happened.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the veil jumpers to the center of
His
town.
accent changed.
The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gilnenane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
If that was just for gold, you're a piece of trash, my guy. Okay, there's a like a bottle that's blocking my view of the TV. I have to look at OBS. Let's go with this one. Always pick.
So you
Go
brought the
to.
Veil Jumpers to the middle of town.
For a blood sacrifice.
Because the gods needed power.
Did you know what the gods would do?
The veil jumpers, they were just strangers. I thought if they were taken first, everyone else might be spared.
So you did know.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blight everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
Oh, what a
They were
shame.
in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't
Sorry, I was
attempt it
reading
again, I
about something
swear.
else.
Rook?
Ah, that's hard. Do I want to save him? Trash of a human. But supposedly, I'm supposed to be a good guy. I assume. I don't really have an allegiance yet that I know of. If I save him, is he going to save his village? Or is he going to be a coward and like run away? Then his village is still screwed anyway. Oh. I guess I'll just save. I don't really want to.
Let's get him out of there.
What? This entire village is dead because of him.
I know.
Oh, they're all dead. Oh, yeah, because the
Spare
blight
him.
thing. I didn't know they were dead. Well, I don't like that answer. Just a weak fool. I'm gonna go with this one. I feel like this is more justice.
We don't kill people, not like this. We're not murderers. We're not like the gods.
Yeah, we're better.
Thank you.
I didn't ask for your gratitude.
Hey, shut up, guy.
If I may offer some advice.
No,
steel
shut
yourself.
up.
I felt their power. The promises they make, it's irresistible.
Then try harder next time. Don't make me regret saving you.
Yes, of course. But you should be worried about the rest of the world.
And you should shut up.
Or this will be our future.
Lucky you you didn't run into me. You're lucky you met me.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free.
Ew.
Thanks to Solus,
Lore.
they'd woken up to find their empire, their
Imagine
subjects,
somebody being upset for
even
getting
their
more.
fellow gods, all gone.
Except this is Dragon Age Veilguard. People didn't really
But
like
they
it.
still had the power of
I
the
know a
blight.
few people that thought it was
Corrupting a
good,
village
or they enjoyed
was
it.
just the start.
I know one of them finished the game. I don't know about the
They
other
made
person.
plans to tap more of the blight, all of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs.
The
And
guy?
everyone would pay for it.
Oh, I don't think so. Eh? How did I get here? The heck was that? Oh, oh, oh. I'm real tired. Oh, wait. Huh? I had to come here. Oh, I guess we just... Whatever. No.
What a view.
That was the capital city, Arlethan. This is what's left of it after the war.
I don't imagine it floated back in the day. Let's see if we can figure this out.
What happened? I don't know if I need it right now, so I'll come back if we need. I don't think I do. That. I didn't know we
Did you
met him
find
earlier.
our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elgranon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators, What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Algernon and Gillinan used them like puppets.
I get tired lately. And I want to play. I had to buy it.
I dare say it was a show of
How many games I had to go buy?
They will not rest until
After
you are on your
Dragon
knees,
Age, I want to
fearful,
play
cowering,
Raincoat.
helpless in the face of such power.
That game was also like
Lady
it
Morrigan?
was like 32.
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding.
It
What
was
a
a
pleasure to see you again.
An average Dragon Age.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old
I'm just rounding up to
acquaintance.
28 hours.
I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it.
For Raincoat, it was
She
about
knew
32,
more about
and I
ancient
didn't want to
magic
risk
than
that one
anyone,
because
except
that one
Solus.
I would have
'Twas
to
both
promise
pleasure
I
and
played an
necessity to
hour a
help
day
then, as it is
every
now.
day, but
Stopping
I didn't
Elgin
stream
and
like the last 2
Gillinan shall
days,
require many
so
hands.
I would have like not finished. And then, but then Mario Kart World and all that stuff.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
Look at him, he's got great
As dangerous
skin.
as Solus himself
So does
may
she. She has
be,
great skin.
his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
Or
Just to be clear, you know your old friend Solus is actually the Dreadwolf.
So I have come to learn.
I also want to get that other.
It rather explains
I always
how he
get the
knew
name
such a
wrong.
great
The
deal of
100
ancient
line
elven history,
Defense
and why he
Academy.
became so
Also made by
vexed when I
the
attempted to
Danganronpa
explain it
guy
to
like
him.
Raincoat.
Whilst I cannot
I
claim
wanted
the
to
same
play those
depth of
games because
knowledge, the knowledge I
detective
do
stuff, yada
possess is
yada.
yours for the
But
asking.
I hope it helps.
long. The other one's brand new,
entire world will
and
look like Demetus Crossing
I
once
didn't
the
know
gods are
this.
through.
But like apparently he left the Danganronpa studios, make his own studio, and they were trying to like sell the game, and then he's worried that he's going to be losing his job, which that always sucks, obviously. He's worried that like his studio might shut because he's not going to sell enough copies. Oh. What the eye with the. I think that was
Not
this
if we
one's
stop it
also.
first.
Ah, the confidence of youth. You shall need a good deal more of it.
What happened
I
there?
suppose you have some advice?
Set aside your notions of godhood.
Sounds
and
like
see
you're
them
like
for
playing
the
soccer
ancient,
or a
powerful
football.
mages they
You like
are.
popped your
Standing
kneecap
against
out.
them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis
What?
better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his, well, he calls it the lighthouse.
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said
Yeah,
his
now I
Eluvian,
had, or not
the
have to,
Villas,
but I worry
could travel
that if
to
his
any
studio
other
goes,
Eluvian of his
he's not gonna
choosing.
make any more games.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now.
Why would you
Our
say
gods
that?
are back. Our gods. And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
You work together. Yeah, silly goose.
None of us can do this alone, but we can stop them together. Balara, you're one of the only people in the world who can get our Illuvian working. Harding can track down the Lyrium dagger, and Nev can spot any clues we might miss that give us more information. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
You joining the
Right.
party?
Let's move.
Heck yeah, brother. Always love having a bigger party. One thing I'm noticing about this game so far, and this is what this is just from what I've gathered playing this game. So it's a fantasy game, obviously. Your character is not even like the chosen one, right? He's just like another guy in a party. We are trying to gather a party to fight gods or something. I don't know. It doesn't feel epic. It doesn't have the... Storytelling is not the right word, but it doesn't have the like... gravitas? I don't think that's the right word either. But it's just, it doesn't feel epic. It just feels like wherever I happen to be, hey, you want to join my party or whatever? Yeah, I mean, I got nothing else better to do. Like, that's just kind of what my party seemed like so far. No, that's not true, because Harding or Hardling or whatever her name is, she was already in my party. And I forgot the guy's name, but he's like the fourth character, right, that I meant. So we three were like in a party already, so I already had a relationship.
You can do this, Lace.
I think Nev, is that her name? I think she was also in the party, but she was separated from us, and then we found her and like, yo, what up? We found you. Let's skedaddle. That was like basically it. And then I already forgot the other elf girl. And Morrigan, we just found them. Like coincidentally.
I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
These
You don't know that. All you
characters
have are
don't seem
guesses.
like cool to
We're
me.
up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts.
It's because
Of course
like
that's
because
what
you know what I mean? Like it's like
I should have taken the shot.
no,
We shouldn't be at each other's throats.
I'm
yeah,
not.
stop fighting, you
Nev.
two.
I'm not.
They always disagree.
I don't blame you.
That's one thing I know is they don't agree on things.
Or anyone.
So just yourself? How's that working out?
Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed
Yeah,
by chaos.
the story in this game,
Elven gods escape
like
from their
they're
prison,
trying to
soulless
fight
as
gods and
overhead,
stuff like that,
and we're
which in
scrambling to
words,
figure out what to do.
it sounds like,
And
oh, it
Varric-
sounds like a big deal.
Varric knew the
But the
risks.
way that the game is
He knew what it
presented
might cost.
and stuff like that, it
We're
just
still
doesn't seem
standing.
cool.
The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop
That's the
fighting,
problem that
you
I have with
push
this
for
game. It's
answers
like
and
the
action,
presentation is
while I
not
can get
there.
stuck on questions
The game doesn't
forever.
look like epic.
Well,
It doesn't have
we
the
need someone who
like
can put the
presentation of
pieces
like
of the puzzle
this is
together.
an epic journey.
We're fighting the unknown.
It's just like you kind of just get
Exactly.
put like in
Everyone
there
has a part to play.
because
Varric
when you
brought
first
us together
start,
because of our
we were just at a
strengths.
bar,
He wanted a team he could
and then
rely
I
on.
chose
We have to
to
be that
talk
team.
to her instead of
Play to our
fight or
strengths.
whatever. And then
And
she just told me
rely
what I
on each
needed to.
other.
I was like, okay,
I
cool.
think I can manage that.
And then, you know,
Let's
you
find
just meet up with
Solas's
your
dagger.
party.
It'll be a
Like, that's
start.
it. But remember, of course, this is just first impressions. Not my word. I haven't yet. But yeah, so far, like, I just don't feel like I'm playing a game where, like, it's epic. Like, when I played Persona 3 Reload last year, was that last year or earlier this year? I was, like really in it, right? Because, you know, for those, when I play these Persona games, start off by yourself. And then you meet these people, and then, like, you learn about them, right? Stuff like that. So far, in this game, it's just not there yet. But we are still in the first 2 hours. I'm just going to say. I'm going to round it down. We're about 2 hours into the game. I just haven't felt the epicness of it yet. But they can still, you know, get it. But hopefully something so that it will keep me engaged with the game. Because if I get bored, I'm gonna just drop it. You know, nowadays, like, I know game prices are going up, and trust me, that sucks. I'm not super happy buying the Switch 2, but I just had to have it. You know, I just had to have it. It's so expensive, and I hate it. I hate how expensive it is. But, like, at the same time, it's Nintendo. Like, you know they're not gonna price drop their games or their consoles. So I had to do it. I had to do it. You know what I mean? That's tough, and I hate how like video game prices are going up. So now I'm gonna be a bit more stingier and make sure to only get games when they're like, especially Nintendo games, when they go on sale. GTA, it did get pushed back to next year, but people are speculating that it's going to be like $100. I'm not gonna buy GTA 6 for $100. That is for sure. Very few games in my life I'd be willing to pay the full price for. And I just have to see the game. I have to watch the trailer multiple times. And if it convinces me I gotta have the game, I gotta have the game. But like, for example, like a 3D Mario game, if it looks good, and usually they do, that's usually an instant buy for me. As much as I hate the new price, you know, I would be able to justify it. For example, right? The Switch 2, they just released Donkey Kong. And for those that don't know, it's been a real long time since they made a 3D Donkey Kong game. But they made that game $70, so it's cheaper than Mario Kart, which is nice. But I'm not going to buy that Donkey Kong game. In fact, I don't think I'm going to play it. If there was a demo, I'll give it a try. But I'm not going to straight up just buy that one. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's get my Steam up.
Look up there.
I want to check something. I played a beta, open beta for this, and I want to know if I want to know if I can play that again, because I played a game recently called Rematch. For those that don't know what that is, it is made by the company that did Sifu. They made a soccer game or football game, and it's super duper fun. I heard they were making another beta. They sent an email because Witchbrook. Oh yeah, Witchbrook looks really cool. I'm gonna wait though. I don't know if I'm going to that day. Also, I have not. I'm not. Maybe it's because I didn't play 50 hours recently. No, they're open. May 28th. Wednesday. Announced that our May 28th to May 30th. Oh, really? Why on a Wednesday? Console version. 9th. Ah, shucks. That was today. Yesterday. Okay, well, it's super fun. So. Yeah, it's soccer. So for those that play soccer or slash football games, if you're used to FIFA, you're used to playing it like sideways, right? See the field and then you're just run whatever. For me, I tried it once, didn't really love it. But when I played this rematch game, it's more like Rocket League, where like you just play the one character, and it's third person. So then you actually have to like when the ball comes, you have to actually like handle the ball and make sure it doesn't like you don't like kick it away and all that stuff. Um, Super fun, and then you score it and all that stuff. So that's great, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait till it comes out to see if people really mess with it like that. Because if it has a small player count, it's not gonna be like great. When I played the beta, the servers were not good. They were bad. Lagged a lot. I'm hoping they fix it by then. Yeah? Heli ho! See, games like this, when you collect random useless... Okay, I don't want to say useless. They probably make... For me, it's useless because I don't know what that is. So it's like... Eventually, am I supposed to find a crafting table or something and then make something? I don't know. If it is, I don't think I'm going to do that. I just... Shine.
Good work. Let's keep on the trail.
Oh, I was just here. Okay, so... Good? What's a helmet? Okay, yeah. Locked. But... Damage and damage were... Wow! He's so cool. So cool. So... Set to be releasing in the end of this year. About Wizards. Oh, it's not the same developer. It's the same publisher. The developer of Stardew Valley, his name is Eric Baroni or Barone. It's just one person, and he's working on a game called Haunted Chocolatier. That's his game that he's working on. But yeah, no, Chucklefish is the publisher. They published the game, meaning like they funded the whatever the game. I don't know who the actual developer is though. But that game looks fun. There was an anime that the game reminds me of called Little Witch Academia, and I really liked that one. It was very fun to watch. Yes, Chuck. Oh, I guess yeah. So Chucklefish is the publisher, and I guess they are also making games. Yeah, the game looks great. Like I love the art style, and would definitely like to play the game. Um, what makes it a little tough for me is that I have to wait to see if people actually like the game. There's so many cozy style type games lately that I don't want to buy each and every one of them. No, not because I don't want to support them, but because I want to make sure that people actually like it, right? There was a game I recommended to my cousin. Oh, Pixelshire. When I saw it, I was like, "Oh, it's another Stardew like." It looked, and then I guess it just released, and it has a lot of negative reviews because apparently the game is extremely buggy. Turns out the developers did not fix the game when it launched out in early access. That's stuff like that is what I worry about. Now, on the flip side, I don't really like the early access model. I'm somebody who just released a gosh darn game already, and if it's broken, whatever, at least you released the game. For me, I took a gamble because I listened to a video game podcast and they had nothing but good things to say about this game. My voice, I lose my voice. And that game is called The Fields of Mystria. And I played the game because I bought the early access. It was on sale for like $12 or something. I don't remember. But I took a chance and I bought that game, and what a delight. That game is awesome. Very good. It's pretty similar to, it's a Stardew game basically, but you can actually jump. I think that's one of the big differences. Oh, you can also ride a horse like very early in the game, so that's pretty cool. I haven't gotten to the part where I got my farm yet. I like barely touched the game because these people they update it very frequently, which is really nice. It's pretty big updates too. Like they have like what are they called? Change logs, where they tell you like what they update and stuff. So it's like they are actively working on it, and so because of that, they've pretty much won me over. Like, okay, I can trust them because they're actively working on the game. If there was like some people who made a game and then like you like I don't want to like call out these people because video game development is extremely hard and I know that. Right? I'm not a game developer, whatever, but there was a game that I was waiting for and they released public betas, like you have to go download them. But like it's been years. I've still been waiting and they're not done yet. They haven't even released anything. I think the last update that I had versus they are now, I think they're like at 2 updates or something. Like, come on guys. I've been waiting for it. If it's even yeah, they are still working on it, and I'm in their Discord, and I rarely see any updates from them. I worry, but I've been waiting, and I want it to be good because you can't even buy their game yet. They just have a demo for you. Like that's great and all, but it's been years, and at this point, I just want the game. God dang it! You know what? Actually, no, I don't want to say it because then it's going to reveal. Gonna reveal the game, and I don't want to like talk bad about them because I know they work hard, but like, god dang it, I want the game already. Early access, yeah, that's what I worry about because you're giving money to people and you trust that they're going to deliver. They don't have to deliver, but obviously that's the right thing to do. They shouldn't just leave their customer high and dry because that's a terrible thing. So I try not to take my chance but Fields of Mystria, they're doing a great job. Honestly, I have not even ran into like bugs or anything like that yet. So if they were just deciding like, oh yeah, we're done, whatever, that game pretty much works. So kudos to them. But obviously I don't want them to stop. I want them to keep working on it. But the guy who did Stardew, he is taking a break from Stardew at the moment, and he's working on his next game. He was on a podcast for a famous comedian named Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee, for those that don't know, Korean comedian, but I think he was born. But anyway, he loves Stardew Valley. Like he has like thousands of hours into Stardew Valley. and he has it on like multiple consoles and stuff like that. So his dream interview that he got to do recently was with the creator of Stardew Valley. Oh, bro, why is the previews like 10 frames? Oh my god. You guys are freaking EA. You guys have to be better than that. I think I like this weapon. Okay, there we go. Okay, see, I needed that. That's like a good. That's what I needed. Executions. Make whatever you need to do just to make the killing go by a lot faster. That's what I appreciate. Bro, how can you block when you were literally just climbing? I got it, thank you. That was a little lame, but...
Did you find the dagger?
I don't think these Darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
Lame. Give me new loot. I want loot. More better weapon. But yeah, Fields of Mystria, great game. I like it so. I do want to actually play it. Play it. I do have like a handheld PC that I have in my bedroom. But good streaming schedule, wake up, like sometimes I just don't want it. I wish I had a TV. Watch TV. But I still got my tablet, still watching anime. I went back to watching it. I took a break. I took a break from watching anime last year. I'm back, baby. No. Yeah. But I appreciate that. That's pretty nice. Oh. Oh, my character.
Over there, our dagger thief.
More blight in the way.
Bridge looking. Okay. Oh, you can hold. I did not know that.
And there's probably another one.
Oh, I do need to go this way. Uh-huh. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that it? Ah.
I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
Oh, it's a shield. Is that what a there is? That's less damage, but it staggers a lot? What does that mean? I mean, I'm gonna do less damage. Oh, but like maybe like that bar fills up faster? That means? It's plus 80. Is it worth that much for me to do that? Physical resistance is also pretty nice. But I don't have access to it, I think. Locked. Unless that lock means that like it just stays at that number and it doesn't change, then that's good, right? But then, or I don't know if that's good. But then like, I think it just means can't, or it doesn't have that ability because it's locked. That's my guess. Is that worth losing 9 physical damage? It's bigger. Well, that nice. I guess. The sure right.
There's a problem.
I freaking missed that. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, good. Okay. Yeah, then I don't need a revive. What the heck? What's the point of a revive? Oh, that was not a...
Got us at range. Watch it.
Yeah, I kill it too fast before I even get to stagger it. What's up with that?
That goes to you.
Yeah, there's no point in doing that execution thing if I could just literally swing it one more time to kill him, you
I
know?
bet we'll need to direct beams at
But
both.
it's like so much faster that way. I need to...
That's one. Now to find the other.
Is that me? There's my voice. Okay. Climb down? Oh, well, he slipped anyway, so I guess he has to. Good job, Dragon Age. Game is price down to $5. Oh, EA. I tell you what, another positive that I'm going to give this game. It's better than Forspoken, I tell you that much. Forspoken was a snooze fest. Character, not really that likable. Not because she's a female lead, but her attitude stunk. Instead of being like, wow, I have this cool armband that gives me superpowers, he just sees them as a nuisance. Come on, man.
We're not alone.
Oh, not a fan of that.
One for us.
Back down the... Kind of lame. Pal. See you later, pal. Oh, if I fell, I would have cried. Okay. Vikings. Okay. Wait. Oh. Go back to the. I almost get this chest, brother. Brother, man. Oh, what? I really like this. I don't like that I lose physical attack damage. But I like the shield. What time is it? Ooh, it's 3. Go at 10. Oh, I should probably get. I don't have to take 20 more minutes. Yeah, I could do like 3:30. Yeah, I'll stay around for like 20. I don't know why I'm like weirdly obsessed with like finishing like oh yeah, I could just end the stream or like wait till like the 30-minute mark. I don't know why I do that. Okay, so I like how this one increases the defense. I don't like that it decreases ability damage, but at the same time, I don't really use a lot of abilities, so I guess this one's okay. That's a compromise I'm willing to make. You know? Yeah, that one I'm okay with. Right. This game gives me Kingdoms of Amalur vibe, but can't really play much of that game.
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
All of this just for a silly dagger. Bro.
Company,
Oh.
get ready.
Oh. That didn't stagger him, you know. That's the dagger. Is she ever going to get healed?
Lyrium.
Harding?
Never mind. I spoke too soon. I said lyrium, so context clues.
Harding!
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. We are free again. Home again.
Whoa. Oh, never mind. He just faked us.
I can hear it. The song of the stone. What is happening to me? What the?
Need Lord of the Ring?
Are you moving those rocks?
I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
Oh. Find primers and detonators to trigger detonation. What in the world does that mean?
On the left.
mean?
They're coming from the right.
Dodge. Man, I was hoping that'd be cool, and it's not. Oh, there's two of them. How am I dying?
Ranged attackers!
That is not a lot of damage that I'm doing. I'm very weak. Do it?
That dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Ew.
Your pet has failed, sister. And now the magic
Veilguard
of the
man?
Dreadwolf's
Who the heck
dagger
is
is
that?
hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lemon.
God, is she StarCraft? OMG, is she StarCraft?
You said something took you over.
Something like that?
And it's still with you?
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped.
Oh.
And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished.
The optimism, people. Think positively.
Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
It is a wonderful gift.
Why
You
not?
must be proud.
If you learned magic, why not use it?
This. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all
It's a
little
cool
strange,
thing.
but not in a bad way. I feel connected
To
the
Dire.
to the stone.
So,
Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift. I'd be heartbroken if it caused problems.
Trust you?
I trust you have all this handled. You always have things handled.
I just hope I can use this magic to do what's right.
I have faith.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find someplace to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
Has dwarves never been able to use magic, or is that just
on the Dreadwolf and the
Dragon
gods
Age
he'd
thing?
set loose? They couldn't see their
I
own
don't know.
personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of dwarven history with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
Aw, yeah. That one. Sweet. The singing blade. 139. Oh, heck yeah, brother. 300% damage to. I mean, 300% is huge. Her item border is green, so clearly it is a higher rarity, so that must mean it's pretty good. Of course you're going to...
Guess I should find someplace to try to talk to Solus.
After the... different... Yeah. I want to be a Reaper, dude. I want to get that freaking scythe, brother, man. Yeah. I want to get that scythe. Be like the grim... Okay. Maybe another time, because now... 3:55, aka we've been going at this for hours and a half. I know I spent some time talking about a Nintendo Direct, but okay, so I liked this idea, and then now I just have to keep making save slots. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, here we go, overwrite. I was looking at the wrong. All right. Yeah, we're going to stop here. So far, closing thoughts. I think I'm going to play more. I want to play more, which is, or not want, but I want to choose my words carefully. Not like it matters, but I'm going to play more. I think it's not a bad game because I didn't buy it. If I had paid for this $70, I don't think I'd be happy with my purchase at the moment. But because I didn't pay for it, and the only thing that I lose is time, it's not bad. It's not the greatest game in the world either, but it's not a bad game. I do know that majority of people, like review sites and stuff, they didn't give this a bad score. So like, that's kind of like who I trust more. I know a lot of like fans. The thing is, right, they all played Dragon Age when they were young and they love the freaking old ones, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's more of I'm not exactly sure why people were upset. I think majority of the people were upset was because they thought the game was boring or something, maybe. So for that one, I can understand why. But from what I've been playing so far, it's not too bad. Combat seems fine. I just need to work on my parries and dodging better, as I always need to, because I'm really bad at that type of stuff. But it seems okay. I am going to keep playing this. I'm not super duper into the story. That's not my reason for wanting to play this. I can see myself falling off, but that's not anytime soon. That's going to be a little bit later. I don't know when. If I feel like I'm getting bored, yeah, I'm going to drop the game, but we're not there yet. So we're good. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep playing. Maybe I'll beat it. Preferably if I do beat it before June 5th, I believe I said. That'd be fantastic. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But okay. But yeah, we're gonna keep playing this technically later today because Saturday. But the way I see it, I haven't slept yet, so you know. But for me, a little different. But yeah, we're gonna keep playing. And yeah, so I guess thanks for watching, and I'll be back later today, hopefully. I'm gonna go out to eat tonight. There's also a wrestling pay-per-view, so I might be late, as I always am. So don't expect me to be here early. Sunday's also Mother's Day, but that's like later in the day for me. Yeah, okay. So I guess that's gonna be it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later / tomorrow. Bye everyone. For more for more Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Bye everyone.